Welcome to Bikes, Boats, and Bivouacs. We are packing up at Pioneer Campground, and we are headed to Knoebels Grove Campground in the Nova Scotia section. I'll bring you back when we get there. We've made it to our site. We're in Nova Scotia 67. And there's the mark on the pavement, so you know. Here's the site. You can see the truck fits in. I don't have to angle it. Shannon and Callan came up. There's Phoebe J's with us. You can see on the work side we just have electric, so here you got to put water in your tank and use your systems. So they have 30 and 20, got all green lights, so we know electric's good. So in the back of the site, see, it's just electric. Got the new tire cover on there. We'll put that bucket there because the condensation from the air conditioner is dripping there, so that keeps it from getting all wet. Have the little table out, get the mat out, move the picnic table to hold the mat, the awning out for some shade, and of course got the Fort Wilderness chair out and a bigger chair and Phoebe's couch. The Callan's bike is here also. So they have like 4 water fills at the entrance. So, you know, a lot of travel trailers, they recommend you don't travel with full tanks. So we get the water once we're here. So that's what we do. We're running off the pump. My freshwater tank is 42 gallons. And I believe my black and gray are both 38 each. So for a weekend, it's not an issue. We should be fine. It is a pretty big site. And you can see Brian and Jean Ham are next to us. Down at the other end, you'll find Stefan and Audrey and Tim and Dawn and Big Al. I think they're in 55 and 57. So same street, Nova Scotia Street, just down at the other end. So we're ready for some fun. We are in the Canadian section on Nova Scotia Road. Watch this bike. We're on Nova Scotia Road. This is the 30M section in the flat area. We're normally, in the past, been up on Klondike in the 50M section. Good. And we're making our way. Watch where you're going. That's a little Merle Cocker Spaniel. He's got an itch. Are you guys chickens? You only use the 22s for... Hey, Molly. All right. Fairness doctrine.
Fairness doctrine.
There you go. You have cabins for rent. And this is a little shortcut over to the parks, right? Isn't that the shortcut to the park? Did you walk that? So if you're at the campground, you can take a shortcut over to the amusement park, which is the pedestrian walkway. Here's the campground. So we are right here. And this is the pedestrian walkway where we're at. You can cut across. You can see if you come here during the week, there are some empty sites, but the weekends it's packed. This is Ontario. They do have a lot of cabins.
Oh my gosh,
Mom.
she's beautiful.
Look at this puppy.
Good girl.
They're fixing, so right now they're fixing Amarik's bike, putting the seat up a little bit.
Okay, Emmerich, we think we got it tight for you.
This time was no nice. I need a little back there. You have to watch out, I almost crashed into you. Yeah, that's for sure. I was definitely not like 10 feet away. Hello, bro. Hey, I'm gonna click back.
Good job.
Crazy drivers on the list!
Kelly! Hey, Mr. Emmerich!
Do these things have propellers on these things?
They do have propellers.
Which one are you driving, Emmerich?
Red ones?
That was pretty good timing. And the trip ends with a Tim Hoffman fire. Well, we want to talk a little bit about the Knoebels Grove Campground, which is right next to Knoebels Grove Amusement Park. It makes it very convenient to go over to the theme park. And remember, Knoebels, you don't have to pay for parking and you don't have to pay to get in. You can buy on certain days all-day ride passes, but primarily use tickets. So you only pay for the rides you want to do. Now, we've been there twice before in the campground, and we stayed on Klondike, which is on a hill where the 50 amp electric service is. This time we stayed in the lower section, still the Canadian section, on Nova Scotia Road. And it's still just electric. You have water fill stations that you fill your tanks before you go to your site. So it's electric only. Use your freshwater tank and your gray and black tanks, and then use a dump station when you leave. But you do have electric. This was the 30 amp area. And the nice thing about this area is it's relatively flat. So unlike Klondike that's on a hill, this was really easy for the kids to ride their bikes. So they could just go, you know, around the block or two. And there were no really super steep hills. And as you saw, we put the helmet cam on Callan to see how he was doing, and him and Emmerich took a spin around the block. Now Callan had a little bit of a sore throat, so did Emmerich, so they were a little more subdued than they normally are and did a lot more resting, but it was a great time there. And you saw we did do some of the rides. Now Emmerich, last time we were there, didn't do a lot of the rides. He was a little concerned, so we started to do more of the rides and more of the activities over there. So it was good to see him start to do that stuff. And of course, Callan's favorite thing at Knoebels is the log flume. I think he went on that 6 or 7 times. So he even went on by himself one time. So, you know, he got his use out of the log flume. So we did do that. So it was a nice trip. It's not that terribly that far from our house, maybe an hour and a half or so. So that makes it a real easy stop. Now for me, you know, with my issues with my legs and all, I had to rest quite a bit. So I didn't do any rides. I just was in the park watching the kids, the grandkids do their rides. And I was good with that. So, you know, that was a little bit of a change. Normally I'm on all the roller coasters and the log flume with them. And on this trip, we had the normal camping crew that we camped with quite a bit. The Hoffmans were there, the Hams were there, and the Krupiaks were there. So, you know, we had the normal crew, and we really came down from Pioneer Campground in Muncie, PA, and then stayed here a few days on our way home. But we had a good time there. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to the channel. It's free, it helps us out a lot. Also, ring that bell, you'll be notified every time I put up a new video, and give the video a thumbs up. That helps it be seen by a wider audience. But more important than all that,
go have some fun out there.
hey, thanks for watching.